Long ago, before the stone walls and the bustling markets, this valley was nothing but silence and opportunity.
The first settlers arrived with simple dreams, carving a life out of the untamed wilderness. Slowly, the landscape began to change. Survival depended on structure and a fence to keep the wild at bay. As dawn broke, life centered around the hearth and the fields. Each day was a labor of persistence.
With growth came the need for trade. The village square became the heart of the community.
When the sun dipped below the hills, the village retreated into the safety of wood and straw.
Winter was the great test. Nature turned harsh, and survival meant preparing well before the frost.
Peace was fragile. The shadows of the valley often brought unwanted guests.
Everything built by hand could be undone in a heartbeat. The village learned the true cost of vulnerability.
From the ashes, a question remained. Would they stay, or would the dream end here?
The villagers chose to remain. Resolve became the mortar that held their new foundations together. Spring brought more than just rain. It brought the promise of a fresh start.
Water was the lifeblood. The construction of a communal well changed the daily rhythm forever. Golden harvest was their reward for months of toil, a bounty that ensured survival.
Faith and community began to anchor the village, taking shape in stone and mortar.
The village was evolving. Roads that were once paths became arteries for commerce.
Nature's fury often reminded them that they were still just guests in this vast valley. But like the land, the people proved resilient, rising after every storm.
The fire of the forge marked a technological leap. Iron and skill were the new currency.
Life wasn't just about labor. Joy found its way into the square, binding the community closer.
In the quiet of the night, the village slept, unaware of the challenges yet to come. Each dawn signaled further growth. The village was no longer just a place to live, it was becoming a town.
Bridging the water meant expanding their reach. The world outside was slowly coming to them.
With trade came goods they had never seen before, sparking curiosity and ambition.
Fresh spices from the east! I'll give you 12 points for that, John. A fair price.
Prosperity, however, often invites envy. Unseen eyes watch the village grow. Cycle of conflict returned, more intense than ever before.
The flames licked at the heart of their progress, testing the spirit of the survivors.
Silence followed the fire. It was a dark moment, perhaps the darkest they had ever known. Yet, they returned. This time, they would not build with wood alone.
Stone would be their shield. The town would become a fortress against the tides of change. Safety became the first priority. The new walls offered a sense of security they had lacked for generations.
Protected by stone, the town flourished. Commerce boomed, and the square became a hub of life. Markets were no longer small gatherings, they were spectacles of bounty and exchange.
This grain looks fine. How much?
2 coppers a sack, my lady.
I'll take 3.
The master blacksmiths created steel that defined the town's industry.
The bells tolled, not just for faith, but to mark the passing of time for a community at peace. In the golden glow of the setting sun, the town felt like a sanctuary.
The walls stood tall against the night, a silent guardian for the souls within.
Even the rain felt different now. Less a threat, more a soothing melody on the cobblestones.
With the windmill on the hill, they harnessed the very air to feed their people. The turning sails were a symbol of progress, a testament to human ingenuity. The town became a waypoint, a vital stop on the map of a growing world. The arrival of nobility brought prestige and new challenges for the town leaders. Celebrations grew grander, echoing the wealth and health of the burgeoning town.
Craftsmen took immense pride in their work, knowing their reputation traveled beyond the gates.
Even in times of peace, nature could demand their full attention.
But they were prepared.
The town held strong, dry and safe behind its walls.
Autumn was a race against time, filling the granaries before the cold set in. They built to last, not just for today, but for the winters of the future.
The first snow covered the stone walls, a blanket of white over the hard-earned safety.
Inside, the spirit of community burned as bright as the Great Hall's fire.
What a beautiful night!
Indeed, to our community.
This is the best!
Spring returned, as it always does, signaling another year of growth and possibility. The town was no longer just surviving, but it was defining its own legacy.
It was a living, breathing testament to what a group of people could build when they stood together.
Looking at the walls that stood against time, one could see a story of a civilization in miniature.
From a simple wooden hut to a fortified town, this is the story of human ambition. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe to True Facts World for more deep dives into our past.